Although it had been 5 years since the El Salvadorada incident, Regina and Ronen still made a life for themselves by getting married and having twins named Noah and Mia. She also made sure that her Aunt Naomi was living with her, so she could have her whole family around her. Since they did not get out often, Ronen had suggested they go to the Spice Festival in the city. It would be good for the children. While Regina was with the children, Ronen was talking to Naomi about a trip he wanted to take Regina on, and was wondering if she could watch the kids. Of course, she agreed to. The next morning, Ronen had told Regina about the trip, and she was concerned about being so far away from the children. Ronen told her that it would only be for a couple of days. Regina had to think about it. She had never left the kids alone, and although she was safe, she did not want to let her guard down. Her Aunt Naomi spoke with her, and she said that life had been calm for the last 5 years. She should take a risk and enjoy herself. Regina reluctantly agreed and said goodbye to her children. Naomi told her that she was proud of her and not to worry about anything. Regina and Ronen arrived at their bungalow, and Regina was enjoying herself, but still wanted to check in with Naomi. Naomi responded right away, saying the children were fine. Miguel had escaped El Salvadorada after Regina had fled, but ended up in jail for the last 3 years for trying to steal a hippo from a zoo. He is due to be released in 5 months, or sooner. Bozo had woken Miguel up and chewed him out for a slipshod job that he had done in El Salvadorada. Had he not screwed things up, Regina could have been dead by now. Miguel said he would not help Bozo, but Bozo would not take no for an answer, and told Miguel what the plan was. In the meantime, Regina and Ronen were enjoying paradise, and Regina thanked Ronen for bringing her there. She was sorry that they didn't do it sooner. Bozo told Miguel that he was tracking Regina and knew she was in Brindleton Bay, but that he didn't know where, and sent Miguel to sniff around. He stopped at a local restaurant and gave the bartender a basic description of Regina. Him and the local townsfolk told him about a house by the beach past the bridge. There was a woman there that fit the description. Miguel went to check it out and found Regina. Miguel rushed to tell Bozo that he found Regina alone in a house that was secluded. The news pleased Bozo, and he told Miguel that they would all go tomorrow and he would finish Regina once and for all. The next morning, Regina wanted to do one last activity before they left for home. She found a fishing spot that the locals went to, and it made her think about her Grandpa Joe and what they used to do together. Back in Brindleton Bay, Bozo had arrived at Regina's house to not find Regina there, but her Aunt Naomi. Miguel had screwed up again. Ronen and Regina were packing up to leave Sulani. While Bozo had pressed Naomi to tell him where Regina was, she said no. But it didn't matter, because Naomi was someone special to Regina, and that was all Bozo needed. Miguel had told Bozo that Regina had kids, and they don't need Naomi, but Bozo told him he wanted both and to find the kids. But on second thought, Naomi actually wasn't needed. Regina never made it back in time to save Naomi, and the kids went missing as well. Ronen tried to console Regina, but she ended up blaming him for everything. Regina walked to Naomi's cottage that was on her lot to be alone when she saw the painting and knew exactly who had done this. The next day, Regina was researching what she had missed on the clown painting all those years ago when her therapist and a detective had stopped by. The detective told her that he didn't find the kids, but they're still actively searching, and her therapist wanted to know if she needed to talk. She appreciated them stopping by, but said no and sent them away. Regina spotted something she had missed before. There appeared to be a collector in El Salvadorada that could help. She apologized to Ronen and told him she knew where the kids were, but they had to make a stop first, and he needed to trust her. He said he always will. Regina and Ronen headed to El Salvadorada and found the collector's house. They met Yasmin and her daughter Marie. Regina didn't waste any time telling Yasmin what her problem was, and she hoped that she would believe her and help her. Yasmin does, and told her all she needed was a skull to break the curse and end the destruction of Bozo. Regina thanked her. Marie assured Regina that it would work, and she would get her life back, while Yasmin wrapped up the skull. Regina knew where to meet Bozo, and it was where it all started. Regina told Ronen to look for the kids while she looked for Bozo. She found Bozo in the attic and told him her kids had better be safe. He said they were, for now. She told him that he had caused more pain than he would ever know, but she wouldn't fail to kill him this time. Regina went to put the skull on the floor, while Bozo tried one of his spells to kill her, but it ended up backfiring on him thanks to the skull. Engulfed in flames, Bozo tried to run out of the house, but unfortunately, he meets his demise. Kids were safe and back with Regina and Ronen. Regina made some changes around her home and began to live her life peacefully and unafraid.